Good day guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video we are going to be answering this very interesting question on a 3 Venn diagram set problem, and it's actually a why question. We are told in the question that in a survey of 290 newspaper readers, 181 of them read Daily Times, which is D, 142 read The Guardian, which is G, and 117 read Punch, which is P. They said, and each reads at least one of the 3 papers. If 75 read the Daily Times and the Guardian, 60 reads the Daily Times and Punch, and 54 reads the Guardian and Punch, we are asked to draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the information, and then we are asked to answer these remaining questions. So the first question here is to draw a Venn diagram. Now it is important to understand that this is a 3 Venn diagram set problem, right? Now I'm going to bring out the parameters given to me in the question. So I have solution. From the question I was told that 290 people took part in the survey, right? So this 290 here is going to be the universal set of the question. So I'm going to have that the number of the universal set from the question is 290. Then they said 181 of them read Daily Times, which is D. So the number of people that read Daily Times, they are 181. Okay. Then the question went on to say that 142 read The Guardian. So the number of people that read The Guardian, they are 142. Okay, and 117 read Punch. So the number of people that read the Punch, they are 117. Okay, now, and each reads at least one of the 3 papers. Now the word at least here means that those people that read 2 papers can read more than. So for instance, when I say at least 2, it means those people that read 2 and more than 2. Those guys that read 2 papers and more than 2 papers. You understand? That's the meaning of at least here. Okay, and if 75 read Daily Times and Guardian, that is the number of people that read the Daily Times and the Guardian, the number of people that read the Daily Times and the Guardian, instead this is called intersection, that is 75. Okay, 60 read the Daily Times and Punch. So the number of people that read the Daily Times and the Punch, they are 60. Okay, 54 reads the Guardian and the Punch. Guardian and the Punch, that's 54. Now I'll need to draw my Venn diagram. Now before I draw my Venn diagram, please listen attentively. When you are working with sets, if they give you the universal set as 290, when you are given the universal set as 290, all the remaining values given in the question, when they are added up, it's going to give you more than the universal set. So what do you notice? The universal here is 290, right? So basically my first trick, or the first trick here, is that if I add all the numbers here given to me in the question, is it going to be up to 290 or more than 290? It would definitely be more than 290. You understand? That is why you are to analyze the question before you solve it. And since you are asked to draw a Venn diagram in this problem, you are to draw 2 Venn diagrams. The first Venn diagram should be a rough sketch, that is a Venn diagram where you interpret the question. That one is for you. That Venn diagram, the first Venn diagram is for you, right? So the second Venn diagram is going to be the combination of, that is the proper arrangement of the rough sketch that you made. You understand? So that second Venn diagram is going to be where you are going to organize your final result. You understand? I'm going to do that in this video. So I'm going to draw my first rough sketch, which is for me. That rough sketch is not what I'm going to submit to my class teacher, right? So I'm going to have 3 circles here, This is circle 1, circle 2, and circle 3, right? So all of them are enclosed in a rectangular bracket. Okay, and then I have the universal given to me as 290. We are clear, right? Now I'm going to assign letters. This first circle here is going to be for the daily times. The second circle is going to be for the Guardian, and the third circle is going to be for the Punch. Now let's put the values given to us in this Venn diagram. You notice that this Venn diagram I'm drawing is my rough sketch. That is, this is where I'm interpreting the whole question. Now for the D, I was given 181, so I'm going to put 181 in the circle for D. So I'm going to drop it here. Okay, so Guardian is 142, I'll drop it here. 117 is for P, I drop it here. Okay, then they said D and G, both of them intersect at this point, so I'm going to have 75 here, right? Then D and P, both of them meet at this point, and that's 60, so I'm going to have my 60 here. Then G and P, both of them meet here, and that's 54, so I drop my 54 here. Now what do you notice? Among all these shapes, there's a place that is empty, and that's the middle. So this middle is the intersection of the three sets, and they didn't give me a value for that point, so I'm going to label that point X. That is, I'm going to look for what's supposed to be in that point, and that point is a point where I have that point is a point where I'm to locate how many people read all the three papers together. That is the intersection of the three sets. Remember, I was not given the question, that's why I put a letter there. Now what do you notice? From this circle here, look at how this cursor is going. From this circle I'm touching here, this circle here is supposed to be 75, but this X has cut out of it, right? So to get the remaining here, it should be 75 minus X, right? And then this is 60. All this one now supposed to be 60. This one supposed to be 60, but then this X has cut out of it, so the remaining here should be 60 minus X. Same thing for this one. Everything in this place now supposed to be 54, but this X has cut out of it, so the remaining should be 54 minus X, right? So the next thing I want to do now is that I'm going to sum up everything in the circle for daily time, that is this D, right? I will sum everything here and subtract it from 181. Now the question is why? Now what do you notice? This circle for D, two circles are overlapping it, right? The circle is, this one of G is touching this one, and the one of P2 is also overlapping it, right? Therefore these two circles have cut out of the circle for D. So to get the remnant, or to get the remaining part here, I have to add all these ones here and subtract it from 181. Same thing for this one. So since this is 142, I have to add everything that appear inside that circle and subtract from 142. I'll do that for all of them. So let's first start with the daily times. So for daily times, I'm going to have 181 minus the sum of everything here, that is 60 minus X plus X, then plus 75 minus X, right? So when I do that, if I collect like terms inside here, I have 181 minus 70 plus 60, that's 135, minus X plus X is gone, so I just have minus X left. So when I expand, I have 181 minus 135 and then plus X. Subtract this one, I have about 46 plus X, right? So I'm done for daily times. That is what is remaining here, that is after subtracting all of this, the remaining part here is 46 plus X. Now the second one is for the Guardian. For the Guardian, the same thing. I'm going to add all of this and subtract from 142. So I have 142 minus the sum of everything inside it, that is 75 minus X plus X plus 54 minus x. So when you do that, you have 142 minus when you add 75 plus 54, that's giving you about 129. So I have 129, and then I have this is minus x plus x is gone, so I have a negative x left. So when I expand the bracket here, I have 142 minus 129 then plus x. So basically, when I subtract 142 minus 129, I have 13 plus x. It means that after I've subtracted all of this, the remaining parts of what is left here is not 142, it is 13 plus x. So the last one is the punch. And for punch, I'm going to do the same thing. 117 minus what is inside it is 60 minus x plus x plus 54 minus x, everything inside it here, plus 54 minus x. So I have 117 minus, if I sum up 60 plus 54, this and this, they are like terms. So when I sum it up, I have about 114. So 114 minus x plus x is gone, so I just have a negative x left. So when I expand, I have 117 minus 114 and then plus x. So when I subtract this, I have 3, right? If you subtract this, you have 3 plus x. Okay, now I'm done. I'm done interpreting the whole question in my rough sketch. This is my rough sketch. Now I have to start answering the question from number 1 now. I have to draw their set for them. So I'm going to draw it here. I'm going to start with A. So I'm going to have my rectangle. Okay. Please make it as neat as possible. Right, so okay, so the universal here is giving us 290. Right, so basically I'm going to copy what is here, but I'm not going to use these values again. Just watch. So I'm going to have those 3 circles where this is the first one. Sorry, that's too small. Something of this form. So where I have the first one here is D, that means the first circle here will be D, G, and P. Alright, so where I have D now, I'm not going to put this 181 now. I'm going to put this value, right? 46 plus x. So I have 46 plus x. Where I have G, the guardian, this one I'm going to put there, 13 plus x. And where I have P, I'm putting 3 plus x. And for the remaining parts, I'm going to put what is there in the question. So this point D and G is 75 minus x. I'm going to repeat that here. 75 minus x. And for D and P, that's 60 minus x. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, for the middle is x, and then for G and P, that's 54 minus x. So I have that here. Okay, now this is what you are giving y. This is the first question answered, right? So we are done with the first question. The third, we should draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the information, and that's it. So the next question now is B. They said how many people read all the 3 papers? Okay, so for B, I'm asked to find how many people read all the 3 papers, and you will agree with me that this is the 3 papers. this is the point where everybody reads the three papers. So I'm to find the value of x, basically, right? And to find the value of x, I'm to sum up everything inside this rectangle and equate it to 290, right? So I'm adding this one plus this guy plus this guy plus the intersections plus the x itself and equate to 290. So let's do that. So I'm having 46 plus x plus 13 plus x plus 3 plus x plus let's start from 75 minus x, okay, plus 54 minus x plus 60 minus x, okay. Then I think the last one is plus x. Everything here is gonna give me 290, right? So basically I have 7 terms. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's add it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's add. When you add 46 plus 13 plus 3 plus 75 plus 54 plus 60, that should give you 251. So we have 251. If you have your calculator there, you can punch it as well. 46 plus 13 plus 3 plus 75, I'm adding the whole numbers there, and plus 54 and then plus 60, that's going to give you 251. Then let's add the letters plus, or before we have that plus. So if you add the plus, this is plus x, that's 2x, plus x, that's 3x. So 3x minus x, that's a 2x. 2x minus x, that's an x, that's x. X minus x, that's 0. So we just have plus x left. And this is going to give us 290. Right? Okay. So basically we'll carry this over. So x will be equal to 290 minus 251. So x will be equal to 39. That means the people that read all three, they are 39, and we've answered question 2. So for question 3, the question said, how many people read exactly 2 of the papers? Exactly, that means people that did not read more than 2. You understand? So we are going to come back to that diagram. So in this diagram, people that read 2 or people that read 2, that is this one, D and G, these are people that read 2. P and D, these are people that read 2. And then G and P, these are also people that read 2. So I'm to add everybody that read 2 newspapers. So I'm adding 75 minus x plus 60 minus x plus 54 minus x, because these guys read the 2 of the papers. So these guys, they read 2 of this. These guys here, they read 2 of this. These guys here, they read 2 of this. So I'm adding those people that read only 2, that is exactly 2. So I'm going to do that. So C, I'm basically adding 60 minus x plus 60 minus x plus 75 minus x plus the last one is 54 minus x. So if you collect like terms, if you punch on your calculator 60 plus 75 plus 54, that should give you 189, I guess. Yeah, 189. So I have 189. So I'm collecting like terms, basically 60, 75, 54, 189. And for the variables here, I'm having minus x is minus 2x minus x is minus 3x, so I have minus 3x. So basically I'm to put the value of x as 39, so I have 189 minus 3 into 39, and so I have 189 minus 3 times 39, that's 117 if you punch on your calculator. But when you subtract it, you're having 72. That means 72 people read all 3 newspapers, right? And question C is answered. Then question D, you are told how many people read at least 2 of the papers. Now when you see a question with at least, any question with at least in set, they're asking you how many read 2 or more than 2. You understand? So if we go back to that diagram, look at the diagram. People that read 2 newspapers here, that's this one, and this one. These guys, they read these 2. These guys here, they read these 2, and these guys here, they read these 2, right? That means we are to add people that read the 2 and the people that read the more than 2. You understand? So basically I'm saying these guys read 2, these guys read 2, these guys read 2, and these guys at the middle also read more than 2. You understand? So basically I'm adding 60 minus x plus 75 minus x plus 54 minus x plus x itself. Are we clear now? So let's do that. So if we do that, we are going to have 60 minus x. We are answering question D. Minus x plus 75 minus x plus 54 minus x, and then plus x itself. So I'm adding those 4. So basically the same thing we did before. If you add 60 plus 75 plus 54, that gives you 189, right? And for the variables, we have minus x, minus x, minus x, that's a minus 3x, and minus 3x plus x, that's a minus 2x, right? So substitute the value for x as 39, so we have 189 minus 2 into 39, and 189 minus, when you multiply, 9 times 2 is 18, you have an 8, and then this is 6 plus 1 is a 7. So when you subtract this, you have 111. That means 111 people read at least 2 of the papers. Then how many people read exactly 1? When the question says exactly 1 of the papers, we have to look for how many people read exactly 1. That is, people that read only this, and only this. So basically I'm adding this one, which is only D, only G, and only P. So I'm going to have that as option E, question E rather. So I'm having 46 plus x plus 13 plus x plus 3 plus x. Okay, so if you sum it up, 46 plus 13, that's a 59, and a 59 plus 3, that's a 62, right? So if you add the variables now, x plus x is 2x, plus x is a 3x, so we have plus 3x. Okay, so put the value for x here as a 39, so we have 62 plus 3 into 39, and we have that 62 plus, when you multiply this, you have 117, and when you add 62 plus 117, you have 179. That means 179 people read exactly exactly one of the papers. Now we have to find the ratio of those who love reading The Guardian only to those who love reading Daily Times only. So basically we are doing Guardian ratio Daily Times, right? Those that read The Guardian ratio those that read Daily Times. So let's have this erased. So we're having Guardian only, which is this one, 13 plus X. That's a question F. So Guardian ratio Daily Times. Let me write that properly. Ratio Daily Times. And Guardian is Guardian only. They said Guardian only, right? So I'm picking only what is in Guardian now, which is a 13 plus X. So it's going to be 13 plus X ratio Daily Times is a 46 plus X. So we're going to have that, a 46 plus X. So basically we are doing division. When you are doing ratio, is repeated or division, repeated division, right? So this means if I substitute the value for X here as 13 plus 39, right? Then ratio 46 plus 39. So when you add 9 to 3, that's a 12. Okay, that's a 12. And then 3 plus 1, that's a 4 plus 1, that's a 5. Ratio 9 plus 6, that's a 15. And then 4 plus 3, that's a 7. Plus 1 is a 8. Right, so we have 52 ratio 85 as the final answer. And I don't think there's no number that can go in both of them, right? So that is the answer to this problem. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.